the Fancy Werewolf Podcast. Come on in, take off your shoes, put your bare feet in our ice machine. Hey everybody, how you guys doing? This is Josh Pfizer.
Hey, I'm Liberty Bell.
Hello, me.
And we're back with the Fancy Werewolf Podcast yet again. And like always, we started off by letting everybody know what we're drinking. Liberty.
I am drinking Jameson on the rocks in my koozie. Hit me up if you want to buy one.
Yeah, and we can put a link in if you have a website or if
No.
Whatever. No? How are people supposed to buy them?
I will mail them to you, old school.
All right. And Aloe, what about you?
My usual vodka and wine.
All right. Dope. Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't had a heart attack yet. And I'm drinking light blue Gatorade because I'm a little hungover today. But last night I was drinking several different kinds of beers from the local brewery, Single Speed. So that's a good place. Check it out. Anyway, we have a guest, and we're gonna be let's hear a clip from his set real quick.
I've been trying to conquer certain fears, and I feel like a lot of black men have this fear. I want to share that fear with y'all. It's gonna help me conquer. Can I share a fear with y'all? Can I share something on straight up? All right, cool. So I'm afraid to watch the movie La La Land. Because what if I like it? Like, what if I like it? What if I like it but in the moonlight? Am I not black no more? What the happens? It's really a good movie? I don't believe it. All the white people are saying it's terrible. Here's the thing. I don't consult white people about anything music or rhythm-wise. I don't do it. No music, no rhythm, no taste. This salt is spicy. I don't know.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have James Fisher Jr. How you doing, man?
Hey, everybody. I'm doing good. It's raining outside, but I'm inside watching King of the Hill, talking to you guys. So it's a good day already.
That actually leads us into the questions that we usually ask our guests. I guess, what are you watching while in quarantine? What kind of media are you consuming that's helping you get through this?
I'm going back, and I know I should be watching like new shows because there's a lot. Like people keep talking about Ozark, and I'm like, I'm gonna watch it because I love Jason Bateman. But I'm like, I watch like I watched all of Rocket Power like in the first week. I just watch old cartoons that I grew up with, and they've been put in ones that I didn't previously watch.
Yeah, I've actually been watching the reboot of DuckTales on Disney Plus, and it's making me want to watch the older DuckTales too.
I watched the old one, and the reboot is way better in my opinion.
Yes, it's
like,
really
comedy
good.
Wise, like David Tennant and the three nephews, Bobby Moynihan, Danny Putty,
Ben Schwartz. Yeah. I guess Sonic now. I guess he's Sonic the Hedgehog. I guess that's something.
That was a weird movie.
Okay, and also, what are you doing to keep yourself physically and mentally healthy?
Physically, I've been working out every day, which I did not do previously. So I've been working out every day, and I've just been making videos with my friends. I have some close friends that work with my roommate, so like I can get together, like they're around each other, they have the same germs, so I get together with them, and we make sketches, and I release 3 videos a week. And that's what's been keeping me like really busy. It's just like keeping on the schedule, putting out stuff, and drinking leftover alcohol from Cinco de Mayo. That's all I've been doing. My friend actually just showed up at my house and he's like sitting over on my couch.
Is this the friend that had his leg on you? That sketch you did that was like
It's
6 days
exactly
ago.
my friend who had the leg on. Come over.
When you flung that leg off, I literally fell out. I was like, oh my god.
He is right.
That
It's
shit was
exactly-
hilarious, man. That
Thank
shit
you.
was funny.
We sat and wrote that like together that day, and then we're like, we got to film this now, and we just
That
put it
shit was
together.
hilarious.
Thank you. It's one of my favorites that we did.
And he
Yeah,
grabs
you're
the
putting
water.
You're putting out a video every Monday, every Wednesday, and what other day? Or
And every Friday, Monday
Friday.
Monday is usually a sketch. Wednesday is usually a stand-up clip, and Friday is music. I didn't get to put one out this Friday because I'm working on a collab, but yeah, that's usually the schedule. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
And where can people find this?
They can find it on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. They can look up James Fisher, or they can look up Vaudeville TV.
Okay, sounds good.
Oh, go ahead, Josh.
No, you go ahead.
I was gonna say, so you know, you do all sorts of things other than just stand up. We listen to a stand up clip. You're a rapper, a dancer, comic, singer, actor, and you created Vaudeville TV. So why don't you just tell everybody what Vaudeville TV is about?
Well, initially I created it because I wanted to I was doing YouTube and I wanted to do stuff with my friends. Because that's the dream. You want big things to happen in your life, and you want the people who you love to be there for it. So I was like, I want them to be a part of it too. And that's how it initially started out. And then I got into stand up, but previously I was doing animation, and for that you need demo reels of your work. And I was just rather than have one demo reel that I have to keep updating, I would like this to be a demo reel of everything that I can do, that you can do anytime and see. So I wanted it to be everything that I'm able to do, which is music, the singing and the rapping, comedy, the sketches. I'm in a breakdance group, so I used to put up dance clips. Maybe one day I'll get back to that, but I just want to be a full, just accompany everything that I can do.
Nice. You're sound like a real Renaissance man.
I'm trying. I'm trying. It's a little hard at times, but I love doing it.
Nice. Yeah, we looking at your bio, I saw you start a breakdance troupe in college, and I just have a question. Is it exactly like the break-in movies? Is it?
Let me tell you something.
How neon are the outfits?
So yes and no, because it's just a bunch of niggas dancing for real. And when I say niggas, I don't mean black people. I mean just Asian dudes, white dudes, black people, just a bunch of niggas dancing. It's just people. There's a bunch of niggas dancing, but so it's not hey, I'm gonna see you. I see you in the street. You with my girl? It's not like that. But it's definitely elements that you see in movies. Because we went to a battle in Wisconsin, and we were like, "Where's the battle at?" Wisconsin was like, "Where's the battle at?" And somebody was like, "Oh, it's at the school." So we thought it was a school event. It was come at midnight. It was like, what?
Wait, what?
We went at midnight, and the whole the school was shut down. We was like, "Where's the battle at?" And then somebody unlocked the door to the cafeteria and said, "Go!" And all these people just pour in. And now we battling, we dancing on tables. We were like, what is going on?
Did you guys just break in?
I didn't break in. They broke in.
You were invited to the break-in.
Yes, I was invited to the break-in. I didn't do any break-in in.
Well, you did do some break-in.
So you were just
break-in too,
trespassing, not breaking in.
Yeah, I was trespassing.
It wasn't breaking in.
Let's be accurate in the crimes he committed.
I was trespassing. I didn't break in anywhere and hurt anybody. I didn't tie up 2 guards and put them in the bathroom at the last stop to the left. That wasn't me.
Tie up, knock out the guards, steal their outfits, and then tie them up. Yep, that's how it usually goes.
Speaking of Wisconsin, did you guys see that they opened up the bars in Wisconsin and how crazy crowded they were?
Oh, God.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that. That nobody should. If you don't in family, that you need to pray that away from them, because that's.
It's weird because I also like a week ago they opened up the beaches in I think California and just waves of people. It's weird how people are acting like things have changed. Like I've seen people hardly wear masks anymore. They're not even doing the basics right now. Like even if things open up, like why is it getting so crowded? We haven't
Because
peaked.
people have just been in their house, and like it's mild inconvenience, but like
Sure.
when you live in the world we live in, where you have internet at your fingertips, you have video games, you have all these TV shows, delivery service, you can get food whenever you want, like anywhere. So like we have all these things making our world great. So when you're mildly inconvenienced, it's a big thing.
And that's the thing. A lot of it is a mild inconvenience for people, and they're making it into a huge deal, and it's kind of upsetting. I saw somebody on, huh?
Oh, you go ahead.
Oh, I saw somebody on Twitter. They took a mask, cut out the middle part, and wrote "My body, my choice" on it.
Oh
And
God.
Yeah.
I just can I put my fist through the hole? Like, why did you do that? Like,
Oh, they do. I think a lot of people. It's kind of a tough guy macho bullshit thing. Like I'm not scared of the virus. It's just like
I think anybody who has who we have pictures of with signs that say "My body, my choice," talking about the virus, like if they end up getting sick, they should be like, "Well, we have this picture of you online, so
Yeah, you can't get any assistance. Yeah, no treatment. Fuck
this
you.
was your choice, and we're not."
I
gonna
think the
waste-
same thing. Tattoo them.
Scarlet letter.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck these hoes. I'm sick of this shit.
Here's the thing. I'm wearing a mask, and I know I could get sick, but if I get sick, the likelihood of it getting bad isn't high.
Yeah.
I mainly wear the mask for other people. Like
Yeah, you wear
that's
the
the
mask to
only
protect
reason-
other people.
Yeah, that's the only reason you wear one. Is so like if you do have it, you don't spread it to other people.
Yeah, that's it. Like everyone's like, "Oh, you're afraid if you're wearing the mask." No, I'm not afraid for me. I'm afraid for other people.
Yeah,
It's a courtesy thing, and I think one of the things about Americans is that we see courtesy as weakness.
Yeah. And it's,
So it's
but
like when I was in elementary school, I used to run away from fights because I didn't want to fuck them up. It's the same thing.
Wow, Alo.
Yeah, that's why I don't fight anyone either.
Actually, I do believe
him. I believe him. When a black man says he didn't want to fight because he didn't want to hurt nobody, I believe him.
that. Dude's like 6'4". Yeah, he
He did bench press Donald Trump, so.
I don't like. Hold on, you bench press Donald? What?
Oh, tell the story.
It was
this
a lightweight version of Donald Trump. It was last June. Yeah,
Okay.
it wasn't the real Donald Trump. It was a guy dressed as Donald Trump.
Okay.
It was on the Kill Tony podcast.
Okay.
Live. Aloe got on it.
I see. Now I thought in my head. I just created this extravagant story where you used to be a pro wrestler. Donald Trump came one day. And you just.
That would have made sense though, because he did used to be all on wrestling.
That's what I'm saying. Like I made it up in my head that your life was more extravagant, and I'm gonna keep that story personally.
Hey, he got on Kill Tony and got the golden ticket to go to Cali. I mean, I think that's pretty extravagant.
That's amazing and more than I'll ever do. I just would rather him be on WrestleMania.
You were at the Laugh Factory killing though. That's dope, man. Where was that?
That was in Laugh Factory, Chicago.
Oh, okay. Is that where you're from?
That's where I live right now. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, okay.
Came here for college and then started doing stand-up. It's weird how I started doing it because I went to an open mic to sing something, and they couldn't plug my music in.
So it was one of those. It was one of those mixture open mics.
Yeah,
That's
it was mixed open mic, and I went to sing something. They couldn't plug my music in, so I'm flipping through a book trying to find something to sing a cappella, and I came across some jokes that I had written like for a YouTube video that I was gonna do, and I said, let me just tell these like stand up, and it worked, and now I can't stop. So,
That's dope, man.
It's hooked.
so
How long ago was that when you started?
2012.
Okay.
So I've been doing it about 8 years. And
Well, just for like an example of like, okay, obviously things have changed big time for you. I was looking at your Twitter, and like on March 4th, you tweeted this. You said, new player tonight, then again in San Francisco, then the rest of the festival, a show in LA, then back to work Monday if I don't die from energy drinks. Like, that's what your life was like before the quarantine.
Yeah.
So.
It was just it was traveling, doing stand up, and I didn't like traveling before. Like I was just like, I'm good where I'm at. Like even when I was in Louisville, I'm good where I'm at. Nigga, I can go get some chicken, I can go get a burger. My mama here, I'm good. That's all I wanted. I came to Chicago and I was like, all right, nigga, I can go get a burrito, I can go get pizza. Fuck Kentucky. And I was good here. And then I started doing comedy festivals and traveling a little bit more. And I just, like, I fell in love with, like, just being in different places. But I love Chicago. Like, I love this. And if I never had to leave here, I wouldn't. But I do love going different places and just for stand-up, just performing. I love that. I almost died on energy drinks. I want to let you know that right now.
Yeah,
What
which
was it?
kind of energy drinks are we talking about?
What's that new one? It's called Bang.
What?
Oh, yeah.
I know you're talking about,
Jesus
yeah.
fucking Christ! These fucking energy drinks.
Oh, the Bang is actually supposedly pretty good for you.
Let me tell you something. It's not good for you, okay? 'Cause my heart is still moving from back in March. Like it's still going really
Well, your
fast.
heart generally is supposed to be
Let me tell you
moving.
something. Not mine, okay? My heart sleeps 2 hours a day.
You're legally dead 2 hours a day.
Yes. The doctor said it's fine as long as I wake back up. Now they have different flavors of Bang. They had pina colada one. They had one that was just called America.
Do they have one about getting caught in the rain?
Oh my God.
Fuck you. But no, it was I lived on energy drinks and like chips for that whole trip, and I would eat like tacos when they had them around, and it was just a fun trip just being in San Francisco. San Francisco is a very fun place.
So that was for the Mutiny Radio Comedy Festival?
Yeah. It's a smaller festival, but it was fun the entire time I was there. I was only scheduled to do like 4 shows, and I ended up doing like 14.
Oh wow.
That's dope.
It was fun. And then I went to LA and saw a couple friends, did a show there, and then I came back and people were coughing on the plane, and I thought nothing of it at the time. But
When was this again?
Right. This was March 4th. He tweeted that March 4th.
Ooh.
So this was like literally right before everything shut down, like days before.
So at some point, I probably had it because everybody on the plane was coughing. And I was just sitting there like, oh, it's dusty in here.
Yeah, but planes are notoriously known for being clean too.
They lie about that.
So that was like what a typical day was like before. Now, what's your typical day like now?
My typical day now is I wake up, I log on to my computer, I go back to sleep for an hour, but it says I'm logged into work. I'm joking because somebody from work might listen to this. I don't. My typical day is I wake up, I log in for work, cook breakfast, and then work for a little bit. Around lunch, I work out, and then after I work out, finish out the work day, and then I'll either play video games or watch TV.
What are you playing?
Nintendo Switch every day, all day. I'm playing Streets of Rage 4 right now. And if you're not playing it, don't talk to me. And if none of y'all playing it, please keep talking to me because I don't have friends right now other than
From what I understand, the big Switch game now is Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
You're not doing that? You're not building a town and
I don't want to build a town and live real life. I'm living real life right now, and it's not that great. So like,
Like people aren't playing The Sims right now, or
which is
whatever.
a much better game. You can build a house.
Yeah, I'm confused as why you would play Animal Crossing over The Sims.
You're the only human in a town full of animal humanoids. It sounds delightful.
Oh, well, I want to play it now.
Yeah.
I really think it's one of those games that like you had to play when it first came out growing up. And that's why people I don't know how many people are jumping into it now who have never played one. But everybody I know who plays it played it when they were growing up. And I feel like that about certain games. Like I'll play any Sonic the Hedgehog game that comes out off the strength that Sonic 2 was my favorite game when I was like 10. Like
Yeah, my best friend just got an N64, and we've been messing with Mario Kart a lot and playing some older games from the 90s. It's been kind of fun.
yeah, it's fun. It's fun to hold a controller and look at a TV with a fat back and just reminisce on not having bills.
Right?
Yeah. I'm playing like the games I'm playing right now are I'm trying to get through the remake Tomb Raider games and playing quite a bit of GTA 5 online. So
And that just became free for a little bit on PC. So I might try to play that
nice.
too.
Yeah, it's fun. It's it's fun if some asshole isn't like camping out sniping you whenever you respawn. Fucking I'm sorry. I'm salty about experiences.
Also, can I endorse King of the Hill one more time?
Yes.
King of the Hill
Do we just
is
want
an
to talk about
amazing-
King of the Hill for a little bit?
I should not like it. It is not a show.
Is this your
for black
first
people.
viewing of it?
People think that though, but I think it is. I think it's wildly popular amongst black people.
Dude, it's amazing. And it's not my first time watching.
Everything Mike Judge does is pretty dope, pretty much.
Yeah,
I just finished watching the last season of Silicon Valley. That's fantastic.
That's the show I'm gonna start. Thank you for reminding me. That's the show I'm gonna start.
It's great. It's fantastic, and they really ended on an interesting note. So it's pretty cool.
No,
But
I love Mike Judge in general, but like King of the Hill is just like when it used to come on when I was a kid. I was just like, the way he talked bothered me. I'll tell you what. Like I was like, I hate you. Like it bothered me. And then it started playing on Adult Swim, and I was like, yo, this is actually alright. And now I'm watching it all the way from the beginning, and it's just a really funny show. I shouldn't like it. There are no black people in the show.
Every once in a while, there's a side
Every once in a
character.
while, there's a one.
I remember one episode. I think Chris Rock.
Yeah, he played a comedian named Buddha Sack. I just watched that show last night.
And
A comedian named Buddha Sack.
That's his
and
name. His name was Buddha Sack.
It's true. I forgot about that episode.
and I think the black guy from Walker Texas Ranger. I think it was just a character. I don't think he made a cameo, but yeah. Just
No, like they pop up, and it's like it's nice to see them, but like it's just, and I don't know how much credibility I lose with like what Aloe said. Black people like it, so I ain't talking to my black friends about King of the Hill. It's a good show, and I like. There's a couple shows without black people that I like that I don't know if I should. Like I love Boy Meets World.
Boy Meets World. Is great. Boy Meets World is great.
Didn't everybody just watch that show for Topanga?
Absolutely.
Even I watched that
she's
show
fantastic.
for Topanga.
Yeah.
Oh my god, and she still looks like that.
No,
I know.
They
Oh
did
my God.
they did the reboot Girl Meets World, and
That
she
sucks.
still's got it. Yeah.
Topanga still looks good. That sucked, but I watched every episode. It's the first show I didn't like that I watched every episode.
I watched a lot, and you know what? Here's the thing. I thought the girl characters were charming. I think they had great chemistry. They were.
All right.
I thought they were charming.
One girl was clearly 12 and one girl was clearly 16, but they were trying to make it like they were both 13, and it was weird.
Well, Topanga's best friend in Boy Meets World was Angela, right?
Yeah.
The
Black
later,
It was the one black
college
person
series.
on the
She
show.
came like in season 7, and they only had 3 more seasons after.
Yeah, and one of the Lawrence brothers was in it. Yeah. But yeah. Well, speaking of shows, comedy. maybe discuss a little bit the passing of a comedy legend, Fred Willard, who.
Yeah, I heard about that, and I like it. It made me feel things. I don't know why. The only movie he's done a lot of movies, but
Yeah.
like when I think of him, I think of that cheerleading movie, Fired Up, and
Okay, was that the one with Tommy Lee Jones or
no, it was a movie where these guys are football players, and they go, "Ooh, all the guys on cheerleading teams are gay, right?" And they're like, "No, like we're straight and we hook up with girls through cheerleading camp all the time." They're like, "Oh, we'll go to cheerleading camp and just hook up with girls the whole time." And Fred Willard is it Fred Willard?
It's Fred Willard, yeah.
Yeah, and like he's married to this woman, and he's like over like the cheerleading camp. It might not be Fred. It might not be Fred. Now I feel guilty because it might not be Fred Willard. I looked this up before.
But yeah, Fred
I remember
Willard.
from Anchorman too. He was definitely in that.
Yes, he was in Anchorman. You know, a lot of Christopher Guest movies.
Yeah.
He was in, okay, my personal favorite, obviously, Best in Show.
No,
Unbelievably hilarious movie and about dogs. So
I've never seen that movie.
you absolutely need to watch that movie.
Show. Allo, do I need to watch that movie?
Yeah, you might as well.
Taking his word.
you know what? Here's the thing. If you keep yourself from watching TV and movies that don't have black people in it, you're not going to be watching a lot.
That's fair
unfortunately,
enough.
that's the unfortunate truth about
I'll be
it.
watching Friday every
You'd be
day.
surprised.
Friday and a Tyler Perry movie every day.
But yeah,
I
Fred
feel
Willard-
sorry for you if you're going to watch Tyler Perry movies every day.
Yeah, I have a joke about that. I want to say that. Preface it before I say this. Every time white people say Tyler Perry sucks, I don't know if they're being racist or just correct. Like I don't know.
I don't think he sucks. Also, I think Tyler Perry is like an incredible example of drive and work ethic. That dude lived out of his car for like 5 years before he ever made shit happen for himself. Like
He's an amazing human being. I'm just
Right.
saying.
I have
Only
his book
3 of
and
his
everything.
movies- Only 3 of his movies are ones I can recommend.
Right. I would
out of
agree.
the 500 he's made in the past 3 years.
Right.
3 years. Oh, come on, Josh.
I think this is the problem with him, is that he has such a high output that eventually the creativity kind of wanes. Like,
Yeah, that was something that I wanted to ask you too, James, like about, you're creating all this content. How do you like be continually inspired like that? Because you are producing a lot, like compared to like what I create on the weekly, you've got like volumes and volumes and volumes in comparison. So how do you stay inspired?
Well, the thing about it that I've realized is that like burnout does exist, and I have had moments of burnout where like I'll be doing a music video and I'll be editing and putting it together, and in my head I'll be like, it would be better if I reshot this one part and did it this way. But I'm also just like, I'm tired. I'm just gonna put it out as is. So like there are moments like that where I'm just like, nigga, this is what y'all get. Like,
yeah.
But like most times it's just like you gotta like doing it. There's plenty of sketches that I've shot that I have not put out because when I was putting them together, I was just like, this is not fun. When I was filming it, it wasn't fun, and I was just like, people just shouldn't see this unless I have nothing else to put out. So you just have to like know within yourself what you like, and if you like it, other people will probably like it. And if you don't like it, don't put it out.
So you're doing all these things. You've got all these irons in the fire, all these, different titles. What's your favorite form of entertainment?
I really love music. That's why I started doing music on Fridays again. I used to primarily just sing, and I love singing. Like it's my favorite. If somebody told me right now they would give me a record deal and I could just make music all day, I would love to do that. And I love comedy to myself ever not doing comedy, but no matter how long I live, music is always going to be like the thing I love the most.
would you say are your influences?
Growing up, I listened
Musically.
to a lot of Motown because I listened to what my dad showed me. So it was a lot of, and my dad was a singer too. A lot of Temptations, a lot of Smokey Robinson, a lot of Dells, just Jackson 5. Like I listened to everything like in the Motown era. Sam Cooke, and then like growing up, I would listen to like '90s music. I loved it a lot. A lot of people really sleep on like Jamie Foxx like as an entertainer, but like he is an amazing singer, an
Yeah.
amazing comedian, and like when it comes to like music and comedy, like I look to him the most because I'm like, this dude. There's not that many people who do acting, singing, and comedy all proficiently. There's people who do them, but like there's
Yeah.
not people who are like notable in all of them.
I think like
Like him
Hit,
and Childish Gambino, I think that's it.
yeah. Both of those guys are like triple threats. Yeah, and like Jamie Foxx's sitcom he did really showed off
It's
his.
still funny. I watched a couple episodes the other day. It's still funny.
Yeah, I haven't revisited it in years, so I'm gonna have to do that. I want I remember because it was
Jamie Foxx show better than Martin, and you can tell every black person I said that.
Okay, I think
like
that's
Jamie Foxx show better than Martin.
I think that's what's gonna get black people.
Allo, don't
upset
click off,
is-
please.
No, my audio went out for the past 2 minutes. I
Oh,
have no idea
shit.
what was going on.
I basically ended it with saying I like Jamie Foxx show and the Wayans Brothers show better than Martin.
Oh, that's crazy talk.
Yeah, the King of the Hill thing, was understandable, but
No, actually, no, that's arguable, I think.
I think at least Wayans Brothers. I love Wayans Brothers.
Yeah.
yeah, I haven't revisited that in a while, but I don't necessarily like the Wayans brothers. I will say I think the thing that would hold up for me is John Witherspoon.
Yeah, another
another comedy legend that passed recently. Yeah, but
and I was about to tell Allo, oh, you know what, his brother Allo, you better go to this nigga's house and steal his cat.
she was actually in my robe. Like she went in through one side and like through like a tunnel, walked out the other.
You're having a little bit too much fun over there.
That's weird.
Yeah.
He has to have one pussy to play with during the quarantine.
That was low hanging fruit. I like that you grabbed it.
Two hands.
Okay. I shouldn't say that. It's gross. I shouldn't say it's gross. Anyway.
But no, John Witherspoon is great. I actually did a tribute video to him while I was singing a song that he sang on Wayans Brothers. And I bought different outfits for it. I had tacky shirts and tacky suit jacket and boots. It was one of my favorites I worked on. It was really short, but I like putting.
Uh-oh.
Oh, there you are. But yeah, like and kind of going back to Fred Willard, both Fred Willard and John Witherspoon, even if they show up in something bad, it's just like, oh, this is the best fucking part of the movie. Like they were always genuinely good in whatever they were, even if it was shit. Yeah.
Also, I don't remember either one of them not being old. Like John Witherspoon for his entire career.
No, you're right. That's true.
Pops. Like I don't know what he looked like when he was younger. He just looked like that.
Yeah, exactly. Like he's always been like. I think he came out the womb the way he looks in Friday. I think that's what he was. Yeah, it's.
I don't think Fred Willard can like sound mean. Like he has
exactly.
that very
He's so wholesome.
friendly voice.
Yeah, he's like weirdly wholesome story I've heard about Fred Willard after all this. So in 2012, he was arrested for by I don't think charged for masturbating in a porn theater, which it's a porn theater. Like let
Pee Wee Herman. Like leave him alone.
Yeah, like it's a what are they supposed to do? Like unless they're
watch
like
the porn respectfully. That's what they're supposed to do.
Unless they're like jacking off on people who don't want it. Like just let them jerk off. But the thing that didn't get reported was he was with his wife in the theater, and it's weirdly wholesome.
Yeah, that's just like, hey, babe, I'm gonna jack off, and she's like, okay, cool. I don't want to do that, but I'll watch, and then that's a loving relationship.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like even the nastiest thing he's ever done. He was
He did it
super
with his
wholesome.
wife. That nigga's the
Do
sweetest.
you think that was the nastiest thing he's ever done? I
mean,
doubt
probably.
it.
It's
Well,
disgusting.
The nastiest thing on record, okay?
On record, yeah. I mean, like it's one of those things where sometimes the most wholesome people, nicest people, are into some filthy fucking shit. Like, so I wouldn't be surprised if he like, I don't know, like to. I'm not even gonna say anything because I don't want to slander the man. He just
He's
died
dead.
a couple
He's
of days
dead,
ago.
Fred Willard
Josh.
likes feet, and it's fine. Feet are a beautiful thing. No, look, it's
Man, if you think feet is the
I
height
don't.
of
I think feet are disgusting to me. So like anybody who likes that, that's the height of disgusting to me. But like, but I really put the blame on porn theaters because that's why they don't exist anymore. Too many people got caught.
There is one, and there is one in Waterloo, Iowa, where we live.
And I have
Josh,
Iowa.
I've actually have went in there once.
Of course you have.
I have. Okay, but okay. Here's the thing. I went to pick up something for my then girlfriend at that place. Just checking
None
it
of
out.
us are surprised.
Okay, let me.
You went to pick up his girlfriend at the place?
I was.
Hold on, what? Your girlfriend was there and you went to pick her up?
No, I went to like pick up. I forget what it was. Probably like a vibrator or something.
Yeah. I bet you did forget what it was because it's not real. Keep talking.
And in like you get free entry into the theater with a purchase of something. So I was like, I'll check it out. I walk in and the seats fit like you walk in and everyone's facing you and the door, and there's like three other guys like sitting in the theater spread out, and I'm just like, nope, can't do it. Nope.
How can you not jack off when you have the screen surprise of like, oh, who's gonna come in next? Like, how can you not jack off? It's so thrilling. I want to beat my meat right now. I'm joking. I'm not gonna. Also, I want to fully say that I do not think that was Fred Willard firing up. I think it was another man who looks like him who plays I think it's another man who looks like him who plays like he's kind of gay in movies. I think he was in Pitch Perfect too, as one of the announcers.
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. Yeah, that.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, he's.
'Cause I don't want people being mad.
How
at me, like,
dare you disrespect Fred Willard like
how many
that,
niggas look like John Witherspoon? Like none. But like if there was one.
Fired up. I'm gonna see this. Who was it?
I really think it was that other man because I remember part.
Hey guys.
Like, oh, you're gonna lift. And I was like, Fred Willard's voice isn't like that.
So while Josh is looking that up, everybody knows. Well, you guys all know, but nobody knows. I bought a house, moved into my house, got the keys Friday,
Fucking
and
homo.
today, when I was unpacking, I found the first $5 I ever made in stand-up comedy.
Nice. What's the story behind that?
It says it was Sunday, March 6th, 2016, and the show was with Zane Thomas, Andy Hartley, Tom Garland, Ed Burrows, and formerly Tom Roth. I don't know. The story was it was a not paid show, and somebody walked up to me afterwards and gave me that $5 and said that I earned it.
Oh, that wasn't for comedy.
I was about to say, that don't count.
That wasn't for jokes.
What's up? How much?
Oh, that wasn't for jokes? Fuck you guys.
Let me tell you something. An old lady came up to me at a show and gave me $10. Okay. And then,
okay, you should have framed it.
I couldn't frame it because of what happened afterwards. But it's let's just say you get a lot in Chicago for $10.
Buddy, put your worth higher than $10, man.
I will not, because that's how you price yourself. I'm trying to make money.
Numbers.
But
Are you
old lady.
say
You gotta
Whatever.
value the dick, all right? You gotta,
Our roommate says the same thing. No. I'm not doing it. That's how you end up lonely. I'm not doing that.
Oh my god. All right. But
well, thanks for shooting down my $5 I made in comedy, and I feel so great now.
I didn't make it. You did better than me. How long were you in comedy before you made the $5?
I think that was like my second or third time up.
See, that's better than me. I did comedy for like a year and a half before anybody paid me anything.
But did you start in Chicago?
Yeah, I started in Chicago.
That's why. That's why. There's just so many people there.
That's fucked up. I was.
Well, it's fine. You can come to Iowa. I'll pay you to be on my show.
I would love to come to Iowa and be the second person there with Aloe, but I also don't want to be the second black person in Iowa.
Excuse me. I live in a fairly diverse city. Well, township.
Isn't the mayor or the
Yeah, our mayor
black?
is black. His name's Clinton Hart. He's awesome. Also,
Oh,
look
Clinton.
at Liberty doing the whole
okay.
"I have black friends" thing.
My mayor is black. Okay, so I can say it.
I don't know any other black people though.
Just the mayor and me.
If anything, if anybody knows anything about me, I'm all inclusive. I host very diverse shows in a soul food restaurant. So yes, there are black people there.
Yeah,
You know what? Fair enough.
There are
I'll
a few
come
black
there and
people there.
I'll come
Okay.
there and I'll test out
Not-
the collard greens.
not
Okay,
there
you
are-
do that.
Not only is there a
Would
soul
love
food
to have
restaurant
you,
in
even though you're
Waterloo.
dissing.
Not only is there a soul food restaurant in Waterloo, it's right next to a black barbershop. So
Oh, okay. Keep all the niggas in the same area so we can watch them. Okay, no. Okay, I see what it is. Put all the black stuff on the same block. That way we know where they at. And then
I think there's
break
something
it
like
in half.
there's something like, I don't know, there's a lot of small black owned businesses down in that neighborhood, and they're trying to build each other up and support their own communities. So I know you want to diss on it, but like I'm really proud of what's happening down there personally, even from the white perspective. So
I'm joking around. I know all white people are watching.
you are joking around. But, you are joking around, but now that I think about it, around the corner is a black-owned bar as well. Like,
well,
Damn it. All right. Look,
Josh, just
I'm
shut
gonna go to
up,
the bathroom.
Josh. You're
I'm going to go to the
ruining it.
bathroom real quick. Do I have time to go to the bathroom and come back?
we'll talk.
Yeah,
about it
sure.
amongst ourselves.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. Cool. Oh God. Okay. All right. Now that he's gone.
Hey, that's a first for this show that someone had to take a bathroom break.
I know. I usually
Right?
just hold it in to the point of almost dying.
I pee right before.
I do too. I do 3 things before I smoke, pee, brush my teeth.
Okay.
Brush my teeth. Tooth check.
Nice. Mom.
Anyway, so yeah, moved into the house.
Yep.
Awkwardly today, I had to see my ex-husband
Oh.
to
We're talking
get
about
my
ex-husband
couch
stuff
back.
now, James.
We're talking about what?
So
We're talking about
we're
ex-husband.
talking about me moving into the house, and I had to see my ex-husband today
Oh.
because he messaged me 2 days ago and was like, hey, this is how lame he is. He's been living in his mom's basement. He said, my mom's moving, and that leather couch you gave me, I'm going to throw away if you don't want it. And I was like, fuck, I'll come get the couch from you. So I had to go get the couch from him today.
Here's the thing. That was not about a couch. That was him going, oh, she's doing big things without me. Let me see if I can slide back in there with this leather couch that probably got cracks all in it.
Yeah,
No, it's good. It's still in good condition. But my sister fucking said the same thing. My sister said the same thing. She's like, Liberty, you're done with him. He's more canceled. She said, he's more canceled than this guy, than this
Bill
guy,
Cosby,
than this guy, and they're all canceled.
Let me tell you
So
something. I have an ex who, like, the ice pack that, like, I got my not my tonsils. I got my wisdom teeth taken out, and she took care of me while my wisdom teeth were out.
aw, she loved you.
No, she didn't, because she left and didn't tell me why. So She but like her
She
ice
only
pack
wanted you
is-
for your wisdom teeth. That's what.
Yes,
That's
she
what it was.
took my teeth.
She took the stem cells out of his wisdom teeth.
But I have an ice pack. Like I have like 3 ice packs in my fridge that are hers. If she ever came back and said, "I need my ice packs," unless your great granny gave you their antique ice packs, you don't need these ice packs. You don't need no. Like he wanted to slide back in and use the couch, and the couch is a big enough thing where you could be like, "It's just a couch." No, wanted to put the couch in your house and then lay on it for a bit.
Well, ironically, of course, I bought the couch. But secondly, we did not currently own a couch. So I needed the couch. Now I got the couch back. I ain't even mad.
You think he knew that, or did you just, you know what?
No, I know that he knows that I bought a house because he fucking stalks my Facebook page and all my shit's public.
That's all I'm trying to say.
I know what it is. You don't have to tell me, but I still got the couch.
My
So
ex
who
ain't getting my
won?
ice packs back.
Who won? Who
My
won?
ice packs. Me
Bitch
and
got
you,
the
'cause I
leather
got
couch.
ice packs. I got
This
ice packs.
bitch.
You got a couch.
She's got the leather couch. What's he got?
The same 5 jokes he's been using in his set for the past 5
Oh my
years.
God, is he a comedian?
Oh my God, don't say things like that. He'll probably fucking watch this. I mean, come off it.
Is he a comedian? Let's talk trash about him. That's my favorite part of comedy. Talking trash about
No
him.
comment. I'm pleading the fifth.
Oh, okay. Is he a white guy?
Oh,
He's
he
black,
is
I'm
for sure a
sorry.
white guy.
Yes.
For sure a white guy?
Not only
Oh,
he's
okay.
a white guy, he's a white rapper.
He's a white rapper?
Yep.
Oh, he's
Do we have to go here?
Oh,
This is
okay.
not supposed to be a Diz podcast.
I know. I'm sorry.
That's not what we're
I
about.
bet he still says yo in his raps, don't he?
No, I've never heard him say yo in a rap.
I bet he
but
goes
maybe
hip to the hobby. I bet he rap like Will Smith.
I don't know. He hasn't rapped as long as I've known him.
I bet he does a Cabbage Patch in all his music videos.
He does. So do I.
You're allowed to
do it now. Do the Cabbage
like
Patch
Do the Cabbage Patch.
and the Running Man.
No, I'm not. I'm not doing the Running Man. Also, fuck you guys. This was supposed to be a positive thing.
It is positive. You are moving on and you're doing great.
Yes.
I am.
Yep.
I'm gonna get a dog. Life
Ow.
is good. Get dog.
Big dog, little dog, what kind of dog you gonna get?
I'm gonna get a probably about 45 poundish dog, a mutt, maybe pit bull mix. I don't
Get a
know.
pit bull. They're walking shark.
I'm going to rescue a dog, so I don't know. We'll just see what happens. But I want to get a young.
old dog.
I want to get a young dog.
Not young.
That
Get
I can
old ones.
train.
Nobody gets the old ones. Get the old ones. They'll just lay around and eat grapes out of games. Don't feed them grapes though.
I'm gonna have to disagree
Dogs
with you
are
on that
allergic
one.
to grapes.
Yeah, that's why I said don't feed them grapes. But
The old dogs are dangerous.
James,
they learn
you
bad
don't-
tricks.
First of all, you don't know me. You don't know why I need a dog. 1, protection, and 2,
Those bongos?
oh, he's playing his djembe. You got the djembe though. Hello. Oh my God, I'm so
from the
happy.
motherland.
That's the drum of awkwardness. When things get awkward, I
Awkward.
Please. I need a djembe too.
I used to be in an
Here's the thing.
African. I used to be in a youth African dance group, so
That's
we had to play
dope.
the drum all the time. Yeah.
Weird thing is, I've only witnessed.
Show everybody the djembe if we ever post this video. Hello. Let's
Oh,
see
yeah.
it. I want to see it because I haven't seen it yet. Oh, I
Nice.
love it. It's perfect.
Yep. That's cool.
I probably spent too
Hand
much,
also,
but
I just have to
to.
say hand drums are the shit. Everybody needs some hand drums.
Okay. I've only.
Josh.
Well, here's the thing. I've only.
Okay. I don't disagree. All right. Okay.
They
Cool.
do.
Like
You can't really have a party
aggressive.
at your house
You're
if you
really-
don't have hand drums. And my sister, actually, okay, also shout out to my sister, Lil Summy. It's her 31st birthday today, right now. Love you,
Happy
Summy.
birthday.
She would be furious with me for saying this, but everybody needs some fucking hand drums because you can't have a party without them. And it may be some quote unquote hippie shit to start
Yeah,
random
I'm gonna
drum circles, But
I'm gonna
fuck you,
say
Summer.
I've
It's
only
not.
seen white guys with dreads playing
Thank
hand
you.
drums. So
You watch the
What?
wrong things.
in real life, but you guys have to also understand.
Josh,
I'm right next to
you're-
no.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I just love how nervous Josh got when he said the djembe drum is dope, and Josh was like, cool. Sure, I don't disagree. Let's another subject, please.
I'm just saying. I'm not very musically. My
Nothing
favorite.
like a giant drum between your legs.
I mean, I don't have much to talk about. My favorite kind of music is punk rock, and that's pretty much nonsense. So
I like
fuck
punk
with
rock.
everything.
punk
I
rock
fuck
is
with
great.
everything.
It's just I acknowledge that it's not the most musically complicated.
I want to get one of those box drums that
I
you
don't think
can
that's
sit
true.
on. You know, those box
It's pretty
drums.
hard.
Anyone seen one? And they have like all sorts of different tonality.
Are you talking about
You
just
sit
like
on
you
it.
talking about the box the dude from the show Out of the Box used to sit on and hit?
Yeah,
of the-
basically.
Was that a Nick show?
They're
No,
called
it was
like leaf
Disney.
drums. They're called leaf drums. Need to add those to my collection.
It was a Disney show called Out of the Box, and it was this Chinese lady. I think she was Chinese. She was Asian for sure. And this
You just
black
pull
dude
a
with
racist.
dreads.
James?
Yeah, you did.
Black people are allowed to be racist. That is reparations for what you guys have put us through in this country.
For what white
Oh
people?
my God.
Like, I think at the moment you can lay off the Chinese. They're kind of taking a hit right now.
All right, fair enough. So, so there, no, it was an Asian lady and this black man, and they built like a
Out
clubhouse
of the box.
they built a clubhouse out of cardboard boxes.
Out of the box.
It was this magical place, and they were like, "We didn't build any of this." And the black dude always used to play the drums every time they said goodbye.
Mhm.
It was a very hippie show if you think about it, but I loved it.
Yeah, I loved
There's
it.
a lot of hippie shit.
I
in the
also loved
90s,
it.
Yeah.
That Gullah Gullah Island. that was
Gullah
a lot.
Gullah. I like giant mutant frog.
Oh my Binya Binya.
Would have
Wow.
been should be absolutely is terrifying. I mean, that thing it would be a fucking monster in any other context.
You know what was weird is like in the show Barney,
Yeah.
they say at the beginning that Barney's real if you make believe him. He wasn't real the whole time. So the parents would just drop their kids off at a daycare with a stuffed animal and just walk out.
Oh God, that's super dark.
Barney's not real. He's just a bunch of parents who don't give a fuck about their kids.
They just put him. They just put him in a room and threw in a toy dinosaur. Probably didn't even look like Barney. Probably was just some raggedy shit.
So Barney is about abused
It's
kids.
making me sad because I know kids are like that.
Get in the closet with
And-
Barney. Okay,
Liberty.
all right.
Negativity
Right.
is our positivity. Come on.
Okay, Josh. Okay. Oh, whatever. Let's move on to the next thing. What are we going to move on to? Buy hand drums. Everybody buy hand drums.
Just keep them away from me.
That sounded super racist.
Oh,
I don't want any hand
okay,
drums
yeah,
on this block.
I hear it now.
How
I hear
dare
it.
you.
Actually, yeah.
Keep
yeah,
those
I need
away
to-
from me.
I need to do it.
Honey, you can date whoever you want, but keep him away from me, okay?
I
You
think
know
that's
what?
a bunch
You
of
know what?
bullshit.
I'll-
That's a bunch of fucking bullshit. There's nothing.
Okay, you know what? Here's the thing.
Whatever.
If you're a white person with hand drums, keep them away from me.
Okay, I agree with that.
Josh, I was going to have you over after this podcast to check out my new house, but fuck you, bro.
Mm.
If you're not down with hand drums and white people,
He's down with white people and he's down with hand drums. When you mix the two together,
Yes.
like you can like fish and you like peanut butter.
so I'm
You
not
have
allowed
like fish and
to.
peanut
So
butter in
I'm
the
not
same-
allowed to have hand drums because I'm white.
I don't make the
that's
rules.
That's just
Hey,
what
hey.
it is. Like
Here's my
Now-
thing though. Like what you like, just don't fucking shoot me, okay?
yeah, like
Amen.
Like whatever you like, be what you're
Hey.
into. I'll be what I'm
Mass
into.
shootings are white culture.
I'm
okay?
taking that.
I need you to respect that.
They are. That's their thing, and we shouldn't be allowed to take that away from them.
You know
So
what?
if I just
You know
go,
what? The DC sniper appropriated white culture.
He 100% did. I was so mad when I found out he was black. I was like, "Why are you doing this, brother? We got the NBA. Why are you doing this?"
But the black part is though he did.
Apparently, you have hand drums too.
Oh,
And it was like
we
a
have
cutlass
the
or
NBA.
something.
NBA stands for niggas be aerial. That's what it stands for. Just flying through the sky.
Actually, I'm digging the hand drums now. Yeah.
That's because I'm black and I'm playing, and you're cool with that.
Yeah.
I'm glad at least one reasonable human is in this podcast, aka Aloe, who says I'm allowed to have hand drums. Everyone else can suck my dick.
First of all,
And it's pretty
how
big,
is
so
it?
it's
How
gonna
big are we
take a
talking
while.
about?
I mean, you're gonna choke on it, but it's fine.
Okay, that's a decent size. I lick the tip. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm mad. I'm mad now.
Okay.
I'm mad at
You guys brought it on me about the hand drums, and I'm kind of upset because
What's that?
I
Did
feel
we
like
even
I
ask you what you were
should be
drinking?
allowed
Yeah, she's drinking what she always does, Jameson.
No, I know what she has.
Oh yeah,
This is
margaritas.
Jose Cuervo.
Oh, Cuervo.
This is left over from Cinco de Mayo. We had so
to talk about cultural appropriation.
hell yeah, brother. Black people allowed. No, so my sister's birthday is May 5th.
Mm.
So we had a Zoom party, and her name's Jamaica. The party we called it Cinco de Mayo. And
What'd you call it? It just cut out.
Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, okay.
My sister's name is Jamaica.
Yeah, she has a TV show too, doesn't she?
Mm.
Yeah, she has a YouTube show called Jamaica's Jungle. She's an animal scientist. Yeah, I'll plug it.
Holy shit!
Yes, she's an animal scientist, and she has a.
What the
She has
fuck
a show
is your
called-
family?
Y'all have every entertainment-based. You have athletes in your family.
Let me break it down. All right, so
tightrope
I have a
walkers. What's
sister-
going on?
So I have a sister named Jamaica. She's an animal scientist, and she has a show named Jamaica's Jungle on
Any
YouTube.
djembe players?
No. and she like just basically it's for family and kids, and she talks about animals and works with animals all the time. She worked at Disney's Animal Kingdom with animals. She worked at Brooklyn Zoo. She worked at Brookfield Zoo in Chicago. Works at the Louisville Zoo. I have a sister named Levon Fisher Wilson. She's on Broadway, and she's done. She was in the Disney movie Teen Beach Movie. I have a sister named Jamie. She's a doctor. I have a sister named Jamisha. She worked at Google, and now she works at GitHub. She actually lives in Minnesota now.
You have six sisters, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And I have two more. One named Yolanda. We call her Nisi. She's in Cleveland, and one named Kathy. She's in Long Island, and she a couple years ago just opened a community center in New York. And she's also I think she's a warden at a prison. She won't tell me.
Jesus Christ!
Wait, what?
Dude, shout out to your family. They're all doing kick-ass shit. That's amazing.
Yes, that
Dude,
is
that
true,
took
but,
a
like, let's go
turn.
back to the last thing. What?
That took a turn.
I think she's a warden at a prison.
You think?
But
she won't tell you.
me.
She won't tell me if she's a warden at a prison. Like she was a correctional officer at some point.
All right.
And then one day she let it slip. She was like, "Oh yeah, I'm about to go into the prison." And I was like, "What?" And she was like, "Nothing." And I was like, "What you doing at the prison?" And then everybody was like, "Oh, good morning, Miss Kathy." I was like, "Oh, Miss Kathy, you have authority there. What's happening?" She's like, "I gotta go." And she hung up.
What the fuck?
Oh,
God damn it. That's the funniest shit I've heard in a long time.
What kind of prison? Do you think it's an Oz prison or an Orange is the New Black prison?
It's a bad one. It's the bad.
It's Oz. It's an Oz prison.
I like that spectrum, that description. That's perfect. Orange is the New Black. Damn. That got bad towards the end, though.
I stopped
That's
watching.
that's still a
season 3.
good, powerful job. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, it's crazy. I wouldn't want to do it either.
Yeah.
I want
I
to
wouldn't
do
want to
it.
do
You want to be a
any
warden?
part of the prison industrial
I
complex.
I do want to do it.
I'll keep
But
all
she-
of it away from me.
But she just opened a couple years ago a community center in New York.
That's amazing. That's so
A
cool.
pretty big one. She loves like the community and like just trying to make New York and the part she lives in Long Island a better place.
That's awesome.
Nice. Dope.
My dad,
Super
my
cool.
mom's a teacher, and my dad was a singer. He was a basketball player. He went to the army. He boxed with Muhammad Ali when he was younger.
Wow.
Yeah, so there's a family full of people doing things.
Nice.
That's dope.
Well, we are very grateful to have you on our podcast. Thank you for
Me-
participating.
Try to get them. They're way more successful than me.
I try to get them.
You kidding me? Get them on
I
here.
would like to do like a late night, animal segment on here, just kind of like
Late night.
I'm just,
Well,
if,
yeah,
y'all, if I brought my
like one of those late night shows where they have animals on.
my sister, she definitely would. She would do it. She does Zoom shows right now. She's doing Zoom shows for different schools and programs, and she has 4 animals. She has a blue-tongued skink, which is a lizard. She has a snake.
Yeah, I love them.
She has a bird, and she has a
skink?
chinchilla.
A what?
Yeah,
You said blue-tongued skink?
Blue-tongued skink.
Yeah, it's a
Like
lizard.
a
It's
skunk
it's
minus the
like
U.
this long.
I'm gonna go follow her once this is over.
Yeah, Jamaica's Jungle. JAMAKA Jungle. And she got a chinchilla. She just got a chinchilla.
Nice. Chinchillas are so damn cute. All they want to do is fluff themselves up in dust all day.
Oh, please,
And they can be litter trained. I mean, come on.
litter train. What is litter train?
Like a cat.
It means
Cat.
they pee in a box.
Okay.
Rabbits do it too.
That
My
was a bad
friend,
question, but I didn't. You said litter. When you say litter, and when it comes to cats, I immediately associate that. I didn't. Fair enough.
Yeah.
my friend
Like
Joey
cats.
Higgins.
Rabbits, chinchillas, me when my toilet's broken. Yeah, a lot of animals use litter box. Okay, what were you saying, Liberty?
I was gonna say my friend Joey Higgins just got this beautiful lion's mane rabbit, and he got it, and 3 days later the rabbit gave birth to 5 more rabbits.
Ooh.
He added me on Snapchat yesterday and started snapping me millions of funny videos, and I'm just the happiest girl in the world now because he's got all these rabbits.
I saw a video the other day. It was with a giant rat. Do I have time to tell a story about like the rabbit thing? Reminded me of that.
Yeah, we
do I
have
time?
quite a bit of
Yes,
time left.
you can do whatever you want.
So
This is
when
all
I-
about you.
Really? God, people are bored. Okay, so when I was in middle school, we had a teacher, and she used to let her rabbit like just hop around class, and the rabbit was as big as like a fat cat. It was a giant rabbit, and he just used to hop around class at our feet while we while we worked on stuff. And she also had 2 other animals, and she had 2 guinea pigs, and one had a black foot, and it was like a claw, and the rest of them were like regular feet, and this one was like a claw. And I don't know why the foot looked different than the other ones. There was a little kid in our class named Rodney. We had to be in like 6th grade, so like 12 years old. There's a kid in our class named Rodney. Rodney was special. His name is Rodney Elliott. Rodney was special, but he used to pick up the rabbit up all the time and like manhandle. And the teacher was like, Rodney, you gotta be careful with the animal.
Oh,
What
is
is
this
that?
going to turn into a Lenny from Mice and Men situation?
No. So Rodney's special is a little slow. She said, everybody, you can play with the rabbit, you can play with the guinea pig, but the guinea pig with the black foot, do not play with them unless I instruct you to. We're like, okay.
Oh.
One day we doing work and we look over and Rodney is feeding the guinea pig with the black foot with his hand. He's just feeding it with his hand. We all looking over like, what the fuck is Rodney doing? He finishes eating all the food, and then Rodney, for some reason, just goes, and puts his finger in front of the guinea pig's mouth. Like he's like, oh, lick my finger. And the guinea pig bites down on Rodney's finger, takes the back of his foot and starts scratching Rodney's arm.
Oh my God.
And Rodney goes, he's freaking out. And the teacher didn't even go, are you all right, Rodney? She just looked at him and said, damn it, Rodney, what did I tell you? Sit your ass down. And we couldn't stop laughing. Everybody fell out of their seats laughing. And I feel so bad still laughing at it but it was the funniest moment of my life. Because we were all watching like something's about to happen.
Should we stop him? No. Let's see where this goes.
So we did. Somebody tried to stop him. We was like, no. Let Rodney figure that out. We're laughing, rolling on the ground. Rodney's in the corner crying. The rabbit is still hopping around the class. It was a great day in 6th grade.
Oh God.
Damn.
Oh.
Shout out to Rodney.
Shout out
to Rodney.
Yeah.
Rodney Elliott, baby.
That was my maternal grandfather's name, also Rodney. So
Rodney. I don't know what Rodney's doing right now. I really want to look him up though.
Look him up.
I've looked up a few people from middle school because they all still live in Kentucky, more or less. One guy from middle school, I didn't see him from middle school until I was like 18. And it was in Chicago. I was walking around the quad of DePaul University, and this white guy stops and he looks at me. I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, nothing. Do I know you? I was like, I don't know, man. I'm not from here. I just got here from Kentucky. He was like, I'm from Kentucky too. And as soon as he said it, I said, holy shit, Nick. And he goes, James. And we just hug each other. And I hadn't seen him since we were like 12.
Oh, that's cute.
My dad told me a story last night about how he went to one of his friend's mother's visitations from elementary school and like walked up to the guy and was like, hey, I'm so sorry about your mom dying. And his friend didn't even recognize him.
Oh, jeez.
And it like broke my dad's heart.
Oh.
That's sad.
But yeah, because those are like formative years of your life. Like everybody has a memory from elementary school or middle school or even high school that means a lot to them that people were a part of.
Yeah.
So like when those people don't remember you, just like, so that meant nothing to you that time.
Yeah. My dad
My
knew this man enough to know what his mother's name was and showed up to her funeral and he didn't even recognize him. So like my dad was kind of hurt by it, I guess. I only say that because we went and picked up the table that I'm sitting at right now from my friend's house who lives on Denver Street in Waterloo. And he lived like 3 blocks from there. So my dad was reminding me.
I'm going to go find him now.
What's his zip code?
I'm gonna go 3 blocks from over.
50703.
You remember now?
Yeah. And then my dad said that his dad died and he didn't go to that funeral because he felt so awkward the first time.
Like, oh, you ain't gonna remember me for your mama? Well, your daddy out of luck then.
I don't usually talk to people from high school. It's
You shouldn't. Yeah,
Josh went to fucking high school in what, Charles City, Iowa? Is that where you went to high school?
Yes.
Yeah,
and,
I wouldn't talk to many of them either.
There's one person I do talk to, but we also sleep together whenever she's in town. So,
hey,
that's nice.
Yeah,
I have no jokes about that. That is very nice.
That is very nice.
Hoes in different area codes over here. Josh Pfizer.
I remember.
Kind of true. I got like currently I got 2 in Waterloo, 1 in Cedar Rapids.
Play the djembe.
My friend from high school is in Charles City right now because of quarantine, but she goes to school in Jamaica.
You just made me realize that's the reason I stopped going home as much as I used to, because I used to go home and have girls that I would like see when I was at home. And then when I didn't have anymore, I was just like, well, mama's going to see me less. And now I'm saying, in Chicago, just like.
Get some of that Thanksgiving pussy.
Mm-hmm. Now my mom comes
Gobble,
up here
gobble.
for Thanksgiving, so I don't have to go.
Oh my God, you guys.
We're making Liberty blush.
Actually, that's the whiskey for sure.
I will say your cheeks are very.
I am drunk right now.
Fantastic. When did you start drinking today?
When we started the podcast.
Oh, come on. Has quarantine lowered your tolerance? Is that because I know we've gone out quite a bit and you like knock back Jameson after Jameson, dude.
Yeah, I would definitely say that quarantine has lowered my tolerance.
Yeah.
I would say that my average bar tab before this happened would be like $80 to $100 a night for me and my friends.
What?
So
Yeah, that's true.
I'm rich
What?
right now.
Yeah.
I'm the kind of person who goes out and, I make my money, I take care of myself, just bought this house, yada, yada, yada.
No, I
like to buy shots for my friends. I like to
I
drink
like to buy shots from my friends
expensive
too, but
drinks.
they gotta earn them. You gotta earn shots from me. I work hard for my money, and you.
Well, we go round for round. We just formally drink that much. So
I
now
have a
I'm not drinking
hypothesis
very much.
that I think when people are home, they get drunk faster because they're just relaxed already.
Yeah,
so
you're more
it's better.
comfortable. That's probably true
yeah.
too, Aloe.
Yeah.
Aloe, I got a question. Do you ever how often do you buy shots for all your friends?
Never.
Hey, okay, that's a white people thing. I was just wondering. I
I
didn't
don't
want
do
to
it
call
'cause
it
I don't
that
like
before
shots.
confirming. I didn't want to call it that before confirming with my.
Aloe, you've bought a round of shots before after a show.
Okay, once. Confirmed.
That
No,
one
no,
time.
no, he said,
No,
don't try to turn my man. Hold on.
I honestly don't know.
Bro,
Was it,
bro,
was
don't
it
even-
for
bro.
your white boyfriend, Josh Francis?
Probably.
Yes.
I bought-
Your
I bought-
fucking brother, Josh
I bought-
Francis.
I bought him a lap dance. That's what I bought him that
That's
night.
right. You did.
Yeah, you bought him $10 worth of titties in his face and one fake Instagram follower.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
out
what
to you.
that's what bros do. That's what bros do. They're homosexual, and you will learn to accept us within the community.
That actually sounds like it could be a
Who do you think? Okay, first of all, both of them. I just want to say this about that night. I walked away from my homies, Aloe and Josh, so that they could get in with the hot ass strippers. Because I wasn't gonna be paying those girls any money.
Well,
I just want to play pool.
Then you wasn't being a homie. All right, you got to stay over there and help them, like wingman.
No, when I was over there, it was like I was hawking in, trying to claim my territory. When I was away, the girls were swooping in, trying to talk to the boys.
All you gotta do is like, hey, I like titties too. Forget these niggas, and then and then more girls come.
That's what she should say.
Forget these niggas.
Say it right now, Liberty. Let's start your cancellation.
Wow.
What kind of chicken do you like? Do you like pure white meat chicken, a dirty dark nigger meat chicken? Tell us right now.
Oh God. Wow. All right, I think. All right.
Joking.
Did you just go there?
I said that to one of my friends, and she got so uncomfortable.
Oh God.
Hello, play the djembe.
Oh my
That's
God.
my favorite.
I like all kinds of chicken. I think that if you're gonna kill a chicken, you better eat every fucking part of it and
I
get
like
it together.
white meat. I like white meat.
Good for
It's a little
you.
dry. It's a little dry, but you can put some barbecue sauce and some ranch on it.
Is this still a sexual metaphor?
I don't know what's happening.
Sounds like a chicken
Truly.
preference to me.
Yeah, I was about to say. I'm just talking about chicken, baby.
all right.
Well, I prefer the thigh.
All right, that was sexual. You can't.
No, it wasn't. That's what I prefer. If it's just about chicken preference,
Thighs
that's what
don't
we're
have
talking
enough
about.
meat for me though. Like I'd rather eat a leg than a thigh.
Okay.
Talking chicken now.
Like, Aloe, what do you
Welcome to
like?
Talking Chicken.
Breasts.
That's what I'm talking about. That's my man.
Breasts.
Breasts.
I still don't
you
know
know-
if this is sexual or not.
We talk strictly.
You're talking about chicken, Josh. What?
Chicken talk.
Josh, what's your
What
favorite?
the fuck,
What's your favorite
man?
part of a chicken?
Allo emphasized the word breast too much.
Because that's where the most meat is. Do you know what a kill is?
A what?
It's my brother's name.
That's my brother's name. Allo, you know what a kill is, right?
That's my brother's name. Yeah.
Your brother's name is just Kill?
No.
A kill.
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm just saying kill, like the chicken. It's the only piece that I can compare to a breast that I like maybe a little more.
Where is it?
I don't know.
You don't know how to butcher a
It's probably not
chicken?
even chicken.
It might not be, but it's in there with the chicken and it's fried with it.
How do you
It's white
spell
meat
it?
is good.
What?
Somebody should
I'm
research
gonna ask my
that.
friend. Dion,
Yeah,
do you
I'm
know
gonna have
what a kill
to. That's the one thing I'm
like a
gonna
piece of
learn
chicken.
from this.
is? Kill. My friend don't even know what it is. It's Keel.
Keel?
I feel like it's some
I
Kentucky stuff
love
that they made up.
moments where somebody thinks something is more universal than it actually is.
I grew up with a disease called sugarlosis where you had to wash your hands. And nobody knows what sugarlosis is. But Dion, do you remember sugarlosis? Even my friend don't know what sugarlosis is. I look it up right now.
Okay, I looked it up. I looked up the keel. Here's the definition. You want the definition or not?
Yes, give me the definition of kill and then look up sugarlosis so people know I'm not lying.
Okay. You're going to have to write that one out for me. A keel is the center of the chicken breast. Rather than split the breast in half down the middle of the breastbone, it is cut on both sides, yielding a third breast piece with only the center bone, no ribs.
Bacteria that's genetically related to.
Okay, so that's what a kill is. Hold on, my friend's gonna tell you what sugarlosis is. Oh, come here.
Yeah, I just
Tell him what
looked this up,
sugarlosis
too.
is.
Yeah, let him in.
So shigellosis is basically some sort of bacteria that's like closely related to like E. coli. So I'm guessing it has something to do with like a bacteria that if you ingest it, you can poop yourself real bad.
So that's what I'm saying. Sugarlosis is real, and they told us about it because kids was digging in their booty and then going straight to lunch.
Well, it's probably from the keel from the chicken. You got E. coli.
Digging in their booty, going to lunch. I'm telling you.
That is
Friday
why.
was pizza
that
day.
is
You didn't have
why-
time to wash your hands.
As like right now, I'm going to do a public service announcement. Make sure you wash your ass before getting eaten out. That's what I'm going to say.
No, that's why all
Wash
the
it.
herbs and spices is. Don't wash them out.
Did you
That's
just
a
say
secret
that?
recipe. Why would you do that?
Where do you think KFC came up with the
Yeah.
11 secret herbs and spices?
Yeah.
This nigga's ass.
Oh god, I'm just thinking of Colonel Sanders, like with his mustache.
stands for
going,
kitchen
eating
feces
his
cooked.
wife's booty.
Colonel
Oh my
Sanders eating
God.
his wife's booty, ruining his suit.
Oh.
That pure white suit,
Oh.
ruined.
You don't eat ass in white suit. You take that shit off.
Oh my god.
Depends on how much money you have.
You keep the bolo on though.
Oh, he's got that plantation, so he's pretty loaded.
Oh my God, this is fun.
Cheap,
Yeah.
cheap flavor.
What? What's that, Ella?
Sorry, James. Sorry. You mad? Are you mad that you're here?
No, this is fun. No, this is fun.
Okay, good.
This is. Are you kidding me? This is the best. Like, it's the worst thing in the world, but it's the best thing because if you don't like something, you can just fucking disconnect. It's so easy. Like, you don't even have to act. You don't have to have an excuse. You can be like, my Wi-Fi fucked up. Oh,
Yep.
it is.
I like one of the things about technology is it's harder to like storm out because back in the day when you had like a rotary like a landline, you can just hang up and they could hear that shit on the other end. Now it's just like a fucking goodbye and you just press a button and they're going, yeah, that's it.
You get the same effect if you throw your phone with the camera on.
Okay, actually, that's a good point. Yeah.
I
yeah,
see it
Seen
flipping
it
through the air
tumble.
like
yeah,
they'll be flipping through the air. They'll be like, "This dude is mad."
You just see like blurred lines everywhere, and then it just land. You're looking at the ceiling. It's like, oh fuck, I said something bad. Man. All right.
Oh,
Well-
I only have like 7 minutes left before I have to like leave and film.
Okay. Yeah. I was about to wrap it up anyway.
Can I say one thing? Can I say one
Yeah.
thing?
Go ahead.
I like anybody who listens to this, please call and check on your friends for real, because this happened to me yesterday. Somebody hit me up. They just hit me up randomly, one of my comedy friends, and just checked on me and saw how I was doing. And she is probably the first person this entire quarantine who actually hit me up just to check on me. Like, I've been hitting up people in my comedy scene, just checking on them and making sure everybody's okay. But nobody has hit me up first. I hit people up and then they eventually they'll hit me back and be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" But nobody's hit me up first who I have not talked to on a regular basis. And those people you don't think about might need you. So really hit people up. If you think about somebody, even in a moment, just send them a message and let them know, "Hey, I'm thinking about you." Because that helped me a lot. I had a rough day yesterday, and that helped me a lot. Just hearing from somebody who I had not heard from, it helped.
Yeah, that's a good, just in general, check up on your friends. It's good for their mental
Yeah,
health.
I've been trying to
health,
check in on at least 4, 5, 6 people a day that I haven't talked to in a while, and that kind of goes into our segue or whatever.
Yeah.
I recently
We usually do this thing where we promote a way to help people, whether it's to support a local business or promote a GoFundMe. And today we're gonna tragically promote a GoFundMe for Liberty's friend. You want to tell us about it?
I don't want to say too much, but this is a fund for the family of my friend Mel Stevenson. She tragically passed away, and she's the kind of person that brought many people together. Because of her, I have probably 15 friends or more I never would have met. Her family has set up a GoFundMe. We're gonna link it when we post this and everything. Support if you can.
Right now.
Support if you can. She's leaving behind a couple of kids and a big family. So, yeah, support that.
Do you want to? I'm trying to find it, but do you want to say quickly how people can just quick search it?
I'm not exactly sure. We'll just have to post the link with it. I didn't have that up.
Yeah, do what you can, give what you can. That would be great. We'll definitely. I'll put the link in the description. But yeah, that would be good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Anybody else got anything?
But yeah, tell your fucking friends that you love them. Yeah. I mean, we got nothing but time on our hands. It literally takes 2 seconds to send somebody a fucking message. Yeah. And Aloe, we talked about last week about how how he was talking about on the podcast that it's about how quickly data transfers. To send somebody a fucking text message takes no time. You will have something, I'm guaranteeing almost everybody's is right by them. Pick it up, call the people you love, tell them you love them. Yeah. Just see what the fuck they're doing, because conversation and communication is key and actually cool and forms deeper emotional bonds than people realize.
Right.
Yeah. So
even if they don't respond back, just knowing that somebody is thinking about you at any given moment means a lot when you feel like you're alone in the world.
Right. I mean, I think even if it doesn't get read, you're submitting the energy towards that person. You're thinking about them, and you're actively doing something in connection with it. So hit people up.
All right. Well, James, you got anything to plug before we sign off?
No, just keep watching me. You can follow me on Instagram at JamesHFJR. And look up Vaudeville TV on YouTube and Facebook, or just look up James Fisher Jr.
.com.
Yeah, JamesFisherJr.com. That's where all my stuff is posted. Fisher spelled Fisher. Don't put a C in it. I'm not Jewish. I heard that's how they spell it, and I'm not.
Okay, so you say you have like what, three more minutes? Got 3 more minutes. Can you tell the thick Gatorade story?
Okay, so I was walking. This is gonna be real quick. I was walking around at a comic book convention in Chicago, C2E2, and my friend Winslow Dumaine had a booth there. And there's a
That's
big
so
sign that
awesome.
says, would you like to try thick Gatorade? And I was like, what is that? Apparently he got some kind of thickening agent. and
What's
put
it
in
like?
Gatorade.
What's it like when you drink it?
It tastes like Nickelodeon Gak.
Oh God.
Like it was
Like
Oh my
that
very slimy.
thick?
Oh Jesus.
Yes, like, and I drank it. I drank it, and it just slid down my throat. Like I
Ugh.
didn't swallow. I didn't
Oh
move.
my
You know, how you
God.
move your neck muscles to swallow. You go. I didn't do that. It just slid down my throat as I drank it, and I was like, "What is happening in my body?" It tastes
I
like I
just
drank
want
a
to
lava
say,
lamp.
this is like just such a bizarre link between like me meeting you and having met him, because I met him when he was working out of Kansas City and Omaha area.
Yeah.
And he sent me a patch because he's an artist too, and he
Yeah.
creates like clothing patches and stuff like this.
And
So
she-
I also wanted to promote his little micro business, like buy shit from your friends. He also recreated the entire tarot deck, like hand-drawn depictions of a tarot deck. It's called the Tarot Restless, and you need to check Winslow out. You can find him.
He's on Instagram as Calculations.
I don't
I don't know
yeah,
why.
okay.
That's his Instagram page, Calculations.
That's dope.
On Twitter, he has a website. It's Winslow, WINSLOW, Dumaine, DUMAINE.com. And you can find him there on Twitter too. And
Yep.
what'd you say his Instagram handle was?
Calculations.
Oh yeah, Calculations.
All right,
Well,
we
you can
better-
find him through any of us too, but find him,
Alright.
go buy some of his shit.
All right, we
Please.
we don't want to keep you any longer.
Yeah.
I
Check
mean,
out
we would like
Vaudeville
to, but you
TV.
got to get going.
Yeah. Check out Vaudeville TV and check out Jamaica's Jungle. She just put an episode up about anteaters. Your kids and your
nice.
young people in your life are going to love it. Please watch
All
it.
right. Okay. And
Okay,
signing
thanks
off-
for coming, James.
Yep,
See
thanks
ya.
for James.
Appreciate it.
Signing
We'll meet
off.
you.
I'm Josh Pfizer.
Liberty Bell.
Aloe, mean, what up?
All right, and thank you all for coming to the Fancy Werewolf Lounge. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Good night, everybody.